They never saw him hesitate. They only saw the finished version. The steady voice, the relaxed smile, the eye contact that never broke. What they didn't see was the rehearsal. He wasn't born confident. He built it, layer by layer, expression by expression, reaction by reaction. As a child, he learned something dangerous. Approval felt like oxygen, and silence felt like suffocation. So he studied people. What made them laugh? What made them nod? What made them lean in? He didn't just want to belong. He wanted to impress, because impressing felt safer than being known. And somewhere along the way, he stopped asking himself who he actually was, when no one was watching. That's where his story became unfinished. Pause for a moment. When was the last time you felt completely comfortable without performing? Not achieving, not explaining, not proving, just existing. If that question feels uncomfortable, stay with it. In school, he was the articulate one. Quick responses, sharp humor. Teachers praised him. Friends admired him. He learned to speak before doubt could interrupt. If you speak first, you control the room. If you control the room, you control perception. And if you control perception, you don't have to risk rejection. Confidence became choreography. Posture adjusted. Tone calibrated. Stories edited for impact. He noticed something subtle. When he revealed small insecurities strategically, people admired him more. Wow, you're so self-aware. Wow, you're so grounded. So he learned controlled vulnerability. Just enough flaw to look human. Never enough to look fragile. The applause didn't always sound like clapping. Sometimes it sounded like attention. Sometimes like followers. Sometimes like opportunity. Sometimes like desire. But underneath it all, there was a quiet dependency forming. If people admired him, he felt real. If they didn't react, he felt invisible. He told himself it was ambition, drive, high standards. But it wasn't about achievement. It was about confirmation. He needed proof that he mattered. Again, and again, and again. One day, he gave a presentation that should have felt like a victory. It was flawless, clear, powerful. The room responded exactly as he expected. But when he walked out alone, there was nothing. No rush, no fulfillment, just silence inside. That was the first crack. He realized something unsettling. He didn't feel confident. He felt dependent, because confidence is stable. What he had was conditional. It rose and fell with reaction. It expanded with praise. It shrank with indifference. And indifference terrified him more than criticism. Criticism at least meant engagement. Indifference meant irrelevance. And irrelevance felt like erasure. He wasn't confident. He was calibrated, constantly adjusting to maintain significance. And the exhausting part? No one asked him to. They already accepted him. But he didn't believe that acceptance could exist without performance. So he kept performing, even in private relationships, even in moments that required softness, even when someone said, "You don't have to impress me." He didn't know how to stop, because if he stopped performing, who was left? Here's the deeper truth. He didn't crave applause. He craved permission. Permission to exist without earning it. And that's the unfinished part of him. He mastered the room, but never mastered stillness. He understood influence, but not identity. He thought confidence meant never doubting yourself. Real confidence? It's being okay when no one is watching, when no one is reacting, when no one is validating. And that terrified him, because if he removed the audience, he would finally have to meet himself. And he wasn't sure he knew that person. Maybe that's why this story lingers. Because some of us aren't afraid of failing publicly. We're afraid of being ordinary privately. So he tried something different. He spoke in a meeting and didn't polish the sentence. He admitted confusion without converting it into a joke. He let silence exist without filling it. It felt unnatural, almost dangerous, but also quietly freeing. The most powerful confidence isn't the one that commands attention. It's the one that doesn't need it. Because the person who can stand without applause is finally standing on themselves. If this reached you at the right time, you know why.